I don't know what is what. So part of this fun is going to be finding out. It's like I love torturing myself. Oh, what's it like to kind of be a newbie gardener and put a couple $100s worth of brand new plants into the ground and just trust that your drip irrigation is going to work just fine. Yes, he might be a problem. Hey, big boy, he might be a problem one day. I'm not committing to too many projects. We're actually about to start a kitchen renovation. I'm ridiculous, seriously. Public man makes me want to shut public man. Guys, okay, what I'm gonna do is actually leave the door closed so that flea just doesn't escape. Oh no, I thought this was my Amazon order. Now I can't do my drip stuff. You guys are so pretty. I want to talk about what is doing what in the yard today, because there are a lot of things doing a lot of stuff, and then there are some things maybe doing nothing. And right now it's April 29th. I'm not crying my eyes out anymore. I got stuff doing stuff. I've got milkweed, I've got yarrow, there's sage, there's the hyssop that I have fought tooth and nail to keep this guy alive. I step around here so carelessly. Oh, there's Gora, something. I don't know what some of this is anymore. Let's journey on over to my vegetable patch. Onion, a couple different types of onion. I've got some very healthy looking tomato plants. I probably should have put these each in their own grow bag. Just gonna leave it alone. I did take this one out of here and put it in its own grow bag. I don't know what is what. So part of this fun is gonna be finding out what is a bushier variety and what is going to climb. I am hoping that these do climb, that they are indeterminate tomatoes. I just learned what that is this season because I want to fill up this trellis. However, on the other side of this, I have cucumbers. I have cucumbers and they go crazy. So I'm not too worried about the trellis not getting filled up. I do have to help this guy. He keeps knocking over. I'll probably have to let me get a string for this guy. He's struggling. But I have a lot of cucumber over here. At least I hope. A lot of them are cucumber because some of them might be mixed up with squash. I don't know. Got marigold throughout. I have actually really been impressed. I installed a drip system myself last year. A lot of it is still doing really well. I didn't have to do a ton of additional hookups to get it working again. Over here, I have more types of tomatoes. I can't really tell what's going to be a bush versus what is going to be a vining tomato, which definitely sucks, but it's going to be a surprise. I have more onion down here. I'm going to put watermelon in this bed, and I put a little bit of mesh around it because Fledges likes to use my beds as his litter box, and that is horrible. I've got rosemary doing pretty well. I planted this like 2 years ago. I might stake this just to keep it a little more upright. Oh God, that smells so good. You want to smell? You smell that? Yeah, God, probably my favorite part of having a garden. There is something so special about green things, touching greenery, smelling greenery. So wonderful. Highly recommended. 10 out of 10. 12 out of 10. I have become a big fan of getting clearance plants, and I got down here a hibiscus. I extended the drip system to it, so I'm excited to let that grow up and fill out. I do have Rudbeckia or Black Eyed Susan coming up over here. I have a hydrangea which is starting to get green again. Oh, is it? Yeah. No, it's starting to get green again. Okay, I gotta keep this baby watered. Okay, there's a little bit of greenery. I'm so excited too because these hydrangea did not do well last year. I transplanted them from over where the roses are in kind of a full sun area to over here where they get a lot more shade. This one is blooming. Like it's flowering. It's got flowers coming up. This one is doing so much better. I planted yarrow over here. This I just threw in the ground. I think it's a weed, but it actually looks kind of cool. It's like kind of got this frosty green, I was gonna say flavor, frosty green color to it. It's nice. Might be a weed. I've got some yarrow in here. I've got yarrow over there. And then stone crop. I am loving the stone crop. Is so nice. I'd never done anything with plants like this before, and I love how it's filled out. I planted that last year. And in here, I just tossed in marjoram. That smells so good. I feel like a drug addict. Get my fix in the yard. Okay, I planted salvia and salvia. Salvia? No, dianthus. I'm just kidding. Dianthus and dianthus. That one is doing okay, and that one is just totally demolished. So I might get another one. Over here, I have the lavender coming back, which I'm excited about. And then the daisies. Well, they're close to blooming-ish, kind of. They're so healthy. They are so beautiful. They do get a little unruly, so I will have to determine what to do with these during the season because I don't want them to get too long because they do get kind of crazy. Funny thing is, if you garden, tell me if you can relate to this. I now get a little more afraid to pull weeds. As I'm seeing things spread around the yard, there are things that are spreading that are definitely not weeds. I don't want to just start ripping stuff out, but I don't know. Tell me if you go through the same thing because I feel like I just don't want to pull anything out. I'll see a weed and be like, oh, let's just let it grow a little bit, see what it is. In here, I'm happy with how this has been turning out over here. I have some sunflowers that have seeded themselves again. They're coming up in just random areas all over the yard, but right here I have a peony. I'm very excited to see this bloom. This is now the second year that I've had this peony. It was just a puny little thing last year, and it ended up not blooming at all. It didn't actually grow more than like, I don't know, 6 inches or so. So this is the best it's grown, and I would love to see what it's made of, what it's gonna do. Is it gonna bloom? Am I gonna have flowers? I'm gonna have to find out. And I hope that you'll subscribe so that you can find out too. Yeah, that's part of what makes me love this and makes me anxious at the same time is that I don't know what's gonna happen. Last year around the same time, I would say every year around the same time, I start to wonder if what I'm doing is working. Here's where I'm at right now. I feel like I'm going through a plant crisis, and I go through this every year around the same time. So this year I've had to remind myself this is exactly part of the process. Just relax. Things are going to be slow. That's just how it goes. I've got pepper all along here. I have marigold, connected some of the drip line to this yesterday. I got a little squash right there, and then I got a squash that has doubled in size overnight. I'm a little bit nervous about what it's gonna do. I was sad 3-4 days ago about not getting any zucchini also and not getting any nasturtium. But you can see the nasturtium, they're starting to pop up, which is so cool because I got no nasturtium last year. I tried to direct sow a bunch of it, got none of it. Look at that. That is zucchini. I'm gonna have some zucchini. We've just recently had some really cold nighttime temperatures, so I feel like the peppers have been kind of lagging a bit, struggling just a little bit, not really doing much yet, but I'm confident for their comeback. Before we go to the cut flower garden, I want to show you what's going on in the greenhouse because I did sow some additional seeds a couple of days ago. Find out with me if any of it is germinating. Is it doing anything? Anything yet? Okay. Is there anything in there? No. Oh! Yep. Okay. Look at that. Zinnia coming up. Oh, man! I just wanted more certainty over these zinnia. I know that zinnia is easy to direct sow, but my main problem with direct sowing zinnia is that I'm not gonna go back and thin them out later. I'm just not. I know that's something I don't want to do. I like being able to see the single seedling in here so that I can decide where I want to plant these. I did sow more marigold. Also, I got watermelon. It also brings me certainty sowing them in the greenhouse, knowing that the birds are not going to chomp the seeds, because we have that happen a lot. And I've found evidence of a couple animals digging through the beds. It might be squirrels or something. I did throw down a bunch of clover seeds along this pathway just to help the dirt fill in. Not too worried about that yet because once the grass starts growing, it's gonna go crazy. It always does. Back here, you'll see it on my channel eventually that I'm going to build a deck in the back. I don't know when I'm gonna do that yet. I'm not committing to too many projects. We're actually about to start a kitchen renovation. I'm ridiculous. Seriously. No, seriously, actually, I just bought all of the appliances yesterday and I got a really cool orange retro fridge. I'm very excited about that. Back here, I put down a bunch of mulch from a chip drop delivery I got and I don't love it. I just don't love walking back here. It just collects popcorns. It's an ankle breaker of a walkway. It's not comfortable and I don't always feel comfortable where I'm gonna step. I feel like the dogs use it to go to the bathroom. I'm going to build a wooden walkway. I might curve it and have it kind of go around. Yeah, and follow the same pattern here because I really like the shape of it and it avoids all the tree roots over here. But I'm going to build it with deck boards. Have it be slightly raised, have it have deck boards all the way across instead of this non-walkable mulch mess. I'm making more of an effort to fill in other areas that I usually don't pay much attention to, which includes this area over here. I would love to put hostas in. I put something, I don't know what this is, but it's a shade-loving plant. Hopefully it grows up to be something one day. Oh my goodness. Roses. Oh, they're so nice. Look at these. Now this one I planted it this season. She's struggling just a little bit, but I'm confident that she'll come back. Just keep deadheading and taking off the yucky blooms. But look at how cute. On this one I can tell she's reaching for the sunlight. If you see down here, the sunlight line is kind of like right over here. Knowing that now, it's also why I put this one right here because it does get better sunlight than this one. You learn as you go along. Certain plants will do really well in certain areas, and I think before last year I would have had nothing to do with roses. I actually bought these at the end of the season. These two right here, I got them on clearance at Lowe's. It's just been one of those flowers to me that I thought they're so intimidating. Why bother? They need a lot of care. They need a lot of attention. Felt unqualified. However, I will say knockout roses, wonderful addition to the garden. It was a very good, robust color. I did also want to mention that along the fence line have posted variety of perennial flowers. So I have lupin in here. I got a couple of them that, you know, this one's she's hanging on. She's hanging on. Okay, have you ever seen this before? It's a lupin. It has little black spots. It kind of looks like little black hearts on the leaves. That is so cool, but I have no idea what that is. If you know, leave me a comment. I would love to know what that is. More lupin. I'm a little bit worried about how much this little monster is taking off. Yes, he might be a problem. He might. Hey, big boy, he might be a problem one day. But for now, we love him. Yeah, like what's this? Is that a weed? I don't know. Pull it. Let's not pull it because it kind of looks like that. And that is stock flower. This looks like a daisy. Let's walk to my cut flower garden. Okay, I have a quiet confidence going on about this side because things are doing well and they're very delicate at the same time. I don't have these two beds hooked up to drip irrigation yet, and they need to be hooked up to drip. Let's see, how's the soil? I don't know, I think some of them are showing signs of, it's hard to say. Are they showing signs of lack of water? Are they showing signs of trying to adjust to the soil or adjusting to being transplanted or adjusting to that? So the weather has been too cold lately. There are just so many things, and I've decided I'm not gonna drive myself crazy because the things that are gonna do well are gonna do well, and the things that are not gonna do well, I really am not gonna have a lot of control over that. So I can monitor things, but I'm really trying to catch myself to not obsess over how things are doing. There's a couple things in here that might not be that great. A little bit yellow. However, oh, the celosia. celosia. Beautiful. Also, I put down garden straw and I love it. I think it does a really great job of protecting the soil. Our daytime temperatures can be brutal, so I have really liked the addition of the garden soil. This over here is going to be my bed of sunflowers. I have a couple different varieties of sunflowers I'm going to be planting. Very excited. I have some white sunflowers called White Night, I think. Pro Cut White Night. This came back from last year, so did this one. I'm reluctant to pull them out because I've heard that sunflowers don't do well being transplanted. I kind of want to just leave it and let it go, but I haven't sown any sunflower seeds yet. I'm gonna wait until I can get some bird netting to put over this bed so that I don't have to worry about them eating up all of my seeds. In regard to that quiet confidence, there's stuff growing over here, but I don't really know if it's the stuff I want. So it's really hard to say what I should just let go and grow and hope that it's not a weed. I think I have a lot of wild violet coming up. Don't want that. I think that's what it is. I mean, that's what ChatGPT said it is. Like, what's this stuff? It grows low and it spreads like crazy. In these beds, I have dahlia, which are not poking out. They're not doing anything. I think I have some cosmos around here. I've got daisies that seeded themselves again over here. Strawflower, I think. Oh, I think I have zinnias seeding themselves. Is that what that is? This is kind of the fun. Those don't look like weeds to me. They don't look like weeds. They look like zinnia. I'm going to also build an enclosure for the air conditioner. It's such an eyesore over here considering that this area, I put so much work into cleaning it up. This little bed over here, look at the daisies. They will take over. And I knew that when I put them in. But when you're a new gardener, you think, oh, it's okay. Maybe I'll not say that in 5 years. But right now, it's nice to have things filling in. It's nice to know that things are reliable to grow and to see themselves and that you don't have to worry about what's going to come back every year. I just love it out here so much. It's given me a lot of peace about what I consider to be perfection because you largely have no control over what things are going to do. So look at this front bed. I've got purple coneflower that's coming up and it is doing so good this year. I planted this guy 3 years ago and I have just been patiently waiting for him to grow up. And now here he is. These lilies I planted last year. This I'm very excited about. These lilies right here, I got them on clearance at Lowe's. This was all that did anything last year. It turned into this. I was so disappointed. And now look at it. Multiple blooms. Like, look, I'm gonna have all of these. So cool. Same with the clematis. The clematis didn't do anything last year. I put her in the ground in May after I had my plant panic. Look at that. Wonderful. I'm excited for her to fill in. I'm debating putting another one right down there, but I don't want to crowd her. I know that those lilies are going to continue. I think this is Carl Forrester grass, and that was really struggling last year, so it's nice to see him coming back. And I planted another, I think that's in Paradiso echinacea, and the pathetic little bump of a front yard. However, oh, look. Oh, those colors. Look at that. How cool. I love those colors together. It's like a frosty green with a blue. There is not a lot of good stuff happening over here. Just enough for me to be okay leaving it alone for now. I gotta figure something out because I put sedge in here last year. I actually don't think any of it is gonna come back. So sad. They were expensive too, but I did fill up the planter with this stuff. I don't know what any of this is called. If you know about this stuff, then you probably know what this stuff is called, but it's shade loving stuff. We don't get a ton of sunlight for too long over here, and I put one of the little trilling guys over here. I've got some salvia that actually made a comeback, was struggling last year, doing something this year. This ground is like pure cement. It's also why this azalea has completely struggled. Like, she bloomed really nicely and then she just really struggles to fill in. I wish that I could really break up the soil underneath her without having to transplant her. I transplanted some of her sisters and it did not go well. It did not go well. Also, I have a Laura petalum that I put in there, I don't know, 4 years ago. Just kind of threw it in there because I didn't know what I was doing. It hasn't done anything. I think it needs more sunlight. It just doesn't get enough sunlight over there. Maybe same with this boxwood. Poor, sad boxwood. I don't know, I feel like I've been needing to level up my skills in order to make the front yard come to life, because that feels like doing gardening on hard mode. I have a couple of empty planters around the property. I don't know yet what I'm gonna put in them. If you have any ideas of anything that would look really nice or beautiful, let me know and I'll try it. But can you imagine with me for a second. Little seating area right there. The flowers have grown up, little privacy fence, looking real beautiful. This is pokeberry, and it's a weed, but I just let it grow because I heard that the birds love the berries, so it feeds the birds, and maybe it keeps them away from my flowers, maybe. It has this really bright red, vibrant color when it grows up. This is just a grass. I don't know what kind of grass it is, but it looks really nice when it grows up, and I love having that kind of be part of this little backdrop over here because it's so different.
Hi, Baba. You're dizzy. That's a baby.
Hi, baby.
Come here. You're so happy. Oh, he's such a smiley, happy boy. You guys are so happy out here. Yes.
To me, this is more than just a garden. It's the process of trusting myself, trusting a process. It's just nice to build something and hang out in it. Nothing dramatic about that, just like build something and then be able to enjoy it. I'm gonna take you to the other house now, and we are gonna see how that one is doing. How do I think it's doing? It's like I love torturing myself. Like, how do I think the other house is doing? Oh, what's it like to kind of be a newbie gardener and put a couple $100s worth of brand new plants into the ground and just trust that your drip irrigation is gonna work just fine? I can't do that.